DOGE is reportedly using artificial intelligence to monitor government comms for anti-Musk and anti-Trump chatter. The UK is going full Minority Report with murder prediction research. And the Department of Justice is disbanding its cryptocurrency enforcement unit. It's Wednesday, April 9th, and this is your morning tech news roundup from Engadget. A new report from Reuters has shed light on how Elon Musk's Department of Government Efficiency is employing tech in its processes, including the alleged use of artificial intelligence to monitor communications. The initiative is said to be keeping an eye out for chatter that's considered hostile toward Musk or President Donald Trump. Some managers at the Environmental Protection Agency have reportedly been told that DOGE is deploying AI to monitor communication apps and software, such as the widely used Microsoft Teams for any anti-Musk or anti-Trump sentiment. It's said that DOGE is watching out for individuals whose work did not square with the administration's agenda. One manager reportedly told EPA staffers to be careful what you say, what you type, and what you do. The EPA did not explicitly state whether AI was being used to monitor employees for signs of disloyalty, though it told Reuters that it was looking at AI to better optimize agency functions and administrative efficiencies. It added that it wasn't using AI as it makes personnel decisions in concert with DOGE. The EPA has placed nearly 600 workers on leave and pledged to cut its budget by 65% amid DOGE's government-wide cost-slashing efforts. Meanwhile, it's said that DOGE staffers are using Signal to communicate with each other. This could be a violation of federal record-keeping rules, given the app's ability to automatically delete messages after a certain period of time. And that's not to mention the security risks of accidentally inviting, say, a journalist to a top-secret chat about government operations. Some DOGE workers are also said to be using Google Docs to edit official documents collaboratively, in effect bypassing usual vetting procedures and chains of custody. In addition, staffers are reportedly making use of Musk's chatbot Grok AI in their work, but exactly what they're doing with it remains unclear. It emerged this week that the White House wants federal agencies to make full use of American AI. DOGE has been accused of operating under a shroud of secrecy. The administration has contended that since DOGE is operating under the executive office of the president, it's not obligated to allow the public to request access to its records, which would be the case if it were an official government agency. Nevertheless, a federal judge last month ordered DOGE to start providing records of its operations to the Citizens for Responsibility and Ethics in Washington, which sued for access to such documents under Freedom of Information laws. The watchdog told Reuters that, as of Monday, it had received no records from DOGE. The Guardian reported that the UK's Ministry of Justice has been developing an algorithm designed to identify people who could become killers. Initially dubbed the Homicide Prediction Project, this tool used data from UK police forces, possibly including victims and witnesses, as well as suspects. Civil liberty watchdog State Watch discovered the program through Freedom of Information Act requests. Based on the documents acquired by the group, State Watch claimed that the program developed its prediction tool based on police data about from anywhere between 100,000 to 500,000 people. Different categories of information shared with the Ministry of Justice appeared to also cover sensitive topics such as mental health, addiction, suicide, and disability. State Watch researcher Sophia Lyle said time and again research shows that algorithmic systems for predicting crime are inherently flawed. This latest model, which uses data from our institutionally racist police and Home Office, will reinforce and magnify the structural discrimination underpinning the criminal legal system. Law enforcement has long had a questionable relationship with AI tools, from AI being used to create police reports, bad idea, to misusing programs like ShotSpotter, another bad idea, to adopting tech that poses privacy threats to citizens, also a bad idea. History is not on the side of those being well-implemented technologies. The U.S. Department of Justice has disbanded its unit focused on prosecuting cryptocurrency scams. Reuters reported on Monday that Deputy Attorney General Todd Blanche announced the end of the National Cryptocurrency Enforcement Team in a memo. When the NCET launched, its focus was prosecuting cryptocurrency used in money laundering, fraud, and theft. In recent years, the Department of Justice secured several high-profile wins in cases involving Binance, Tornado Cash, and Bitfinex. However, the dissolution of the NCET marks the latest government move to implement the current administration's crypto-friendly attitude. Shortly after taking office, President Donald Trump signed an executive order aimed at encouraging the creation of blockchain networks. Blanche cited this as his rationale and ordered the department's cryptocurrency efforts to focus on individuals who victimize digital asset investors, or those who use digital assets in furtherance of criminal offenses such as terrorism, narcotics and human trafficking, organized crime, hacking, and cartel and gang financing. Any investigations that run counter to this agenda should be closed. The U.S. Securities and Exchange Commission has also been walking back its regulation of cryptocurrency, such as ending an enforcement case against Coinbase. However, cryptocurrency remains a risky endeavor, with theft still rampant at the individual and national levels. Additionally, the Trump family already has a vested interest in encouraging crypto operations, claiming a majority of revenue from World Liberty Financial's token sales. Thanks for listening. There's more to these stories and more tech news at Engadget.com. This episode featured journalism from Chris Holt and Anna Washenko, and was voiced and produced from the sound studios of Spoken Layer. Enjoy your day, and I'll be back tomorrow with more tech news from Engadget.